Yeah, the Facebook no to no so a camera no to so mahu de me nua pani say wo lusu nwe no na enye me wanwa wo nya sika wa Ghana na hotire ho pa senior asum bien kawo
asum bien kawo so
senior bi bia go de
nyame adom na so
nyankopa adom ne mpaibo
nyame ase
ya ho adwen say ya metwa
amen nyame ase
ya metwa e wo bia east
oh okay
friend ya
ada ho na frana
enye ho na mfri na kro na e me de
na tourist attraction we invite everything alcohol
papa bi ne friend na na atabrentu one na top petition we area ho na emrantia no ko korea oh papa mama one thought oh mama two thought wa o emrantia ni mdi sa wo say hey more yes na ehonu minim da yeso o modua ahene mansadua pa woni mahene mansadua awurade nyankopon enso ukoto kenga wo so pehyeto ohu amokoti adeda tenten no ye fa na ahene mansadua
oh I see
ehonu omudua no pa
okay one of the varieties of
so hu na ye fa na ahene mansadua
oh I see
yeah
now what are the other varieties right
yeah wa ahene mansadua yeah wa meswa
yes
kitin die di tua nkwada wa ko
yeah kai
me wa fa se ye tua na abre kwa bulos ana ye wo ntonkom
enso ne de kese na
kese kakra kakra na wo mu na ha ana
no experience ba so why you fuate
enya sam kotwa sa e ka busumi nsia na nka maje best district farmer e wo busumi frɛ ho ana edim be gu nkran ana nkranti a reme ne ama nyina wo mikro enti wo kwa nipa de say
economic loss to Ghana pa
oh enya sam kotwa sa kam na kam deserve a great minister role ana he wo cha mbedi manim kan a ene ye toba nku 5 cd tamawa access no cabo ebeyi ebusian ko mo ne say ya ne be bo no me ne pani here for the sian ana aba no wono ana Ghana Library Authority wo bia no kane na nka obi ye CEO ananka ne na bodu se gu ya awam na so na de pane se samre wana nkokora wo moto san e ba mrantie no maba awadiem ene ntimi ne na bere wana na kokora wo moto san no waje ni nyina no sia no or you full of wisdom senior manu sa ho achidiem Ghana Library they say na esitia state no ti say woni medi nkomo 2 months ago ne no improvement be na aba
edika mechia wetiefo nyina ase omanyamre na enope omutie say Ghana Library Authority wonim say ye di ejumedi ayedi ene say betimi a connect Ghanaian citizens to knowledge resources
say o Mike no umpe ena de wo mpe wo be yi na enkosoro na krabi so better
afode
pia
anti ye de asi ejumedi an say be connect Ghanaian citizens to knowledge resources enti free me an buy no na ejumedi ayedi no but the ye no maybe kakra for the past 2 months and say who be here so metimi catch in the area of say young people being access to new skills opportunity no some few weeks now your commission your youth engagement centers no ama 10 youth engagement centers are you develop young people betimi akoho na omako use your computers your Wi-Fi no manya access to workshop where you organize it across your libraries you know enyina ano ya open these 10 library centers Winneba, Cape Coast, Sekendi, Tema, Accra Central, Koforidua, Tamale, Bolgatanga, Newa, ya centers ya open up here to Mikoho. Now I could benefit from the opportunity now ya creative right now in terms of say open online skills training na ya na say be a phone na computer or phone to me now to me call library when you access to that resources no. And the other thing I say I expanded your footprint in terms of the number of libraries under our management. You know, Nyamia Daruma last week, let me add the drew 110 libraries under our management.
Wow.
And said the latest one, Frafraha, yeah, what then for the past 2 months and so I mean we've done a lot of sensitization. for the Ghanaian public to know about our libraries and the learning opportunities that we offer. Yeah, open another cohort for APSA Ready to Work. I say your MOOCs platform, yeah, APSA create yeah, offer various learning opportunities. Also, yeah, open library.gov.gh. I'll be participating in a Ready to Work learning opportunity. Yeah, and I come out of learning. So our commission also open a new cohort for the Google Grow program. Say you offer courses in data analytics, project management, IT support, training opportunity. No, you open a new application, or if you want to benefit from some of these remote learning opportunities, so you create that access. I said the last time so maybe I had a digital library. The digital library is still app. You can go on Google Play Store or Apple App Store. Now I download. It's 0 rated by MTN and Vodafone. Intel credit will be access to various learning opportunities. Yeah, the videos may be go for various grade levels into back class or no qua. Ubenya a video tutorial. Expert teachers, yeah, GS teachers or Makukudam and our recorders are videos here. Digital library app and so. And these are the opportunities that we've created for the Ghanaian public.
Wow. And 2 months in Yenua, Yeshia, you bet me I can say there has been an increment in the number of libraries and I so I could do 110 under your management. Yera Mayenya clear picture no Ghana Library Authority, Mushe Ministry of Education as yana.
Never trying the agency be a Ghana Habiano, has a ministry that it works under, and since our establishment in the 50s, we've always been under the Ministry of Education. In other countries, the libraries also can fall under Ministry of Tourism and Culture.
And marijuana paper was this one five.
Other countries, Niana libraries, Ministry of Tourism and Culture, but since we are under the Ministry of Education.
I see.
Yeah, Ghana had it.
But 110 no see I might be as see and falling under your care and management, are they in good condition?
To a large extent, yes, because there are not libraries before 2017, the way the libraries in this country were. Now, before 2017, the libraries are organized now is 61 pair. I'm at 61, and so now they were in a very deplorable condition. Maybe last 2 months and they catch out the number of books on the shelves of public libraries in Ghana. Yeah, you create 1981. Now libraries cry 36 now your books on the shelves say over 1,049,000. But fast forward into 2016 now your library network in Akko 61. Now your books cry and grew 400,000. And not renovations, into electricity bill near the other. It was really a huge blow to the running of that agency. CC Amino say Nyamiada Roma out of the 61 you bet the key over and yet renovate about 50 of them, which there are still a lot more of the libraries to be renovated. New ones are and so on. We are, we've made sure that they are up to a certain, standard. Book those spaces. Is a Ghana for Koya libraries and multi or current materials. Even so, person finally said, okay, library, the nearest library, the books now on it. Saying, I'll call your website library.gov.gh. For the first time for any library in West Africa, we have created what we call the OPAC. Yeah, open public access catalog. Here West Africa, I am quite a public library. Between some of our libraries and the materials there. Between a check catalog and a class and library. Some of these are some of the real improvement. The library space. Working with also Vodafone Ghana Foundation. So let me my libraries maybe into internet. Also our Wi-Fi or computers or also with the support of Ghana Investment Fund for Electronic Communication. So the team yabwa amasa normally air also libraries. It will help the scene, the library's landscape there's been a lot more improvement, at least for the past 5 years than how it used to be.
I see. Ebusua wo ba Facebook no eso a wo betime a join yen na ye di library ho nkomo yi akenkan ba bi ebenya ba bi atena akenkan eno ho nkomo ana ye di enti mo a mo pa akenkan no na so munya ba bi nkwa kenkan se se de ye nua pani here for the siam say de fall under his care and watch no 110 eno ti ba bi e be wona wo pesa wo kokko kenkan de wo ho no me offer as papa des there be a ben one on so no and as massa my yen pennies at the after because we are married the no aba we dey befem senior the day no buy na wo boss say obi interested in a certain book na opesa wo fa e di free ho no mo a there are some charges e bi di pa na betua and next 2 months ni ade a chi ade say nyem e konanim and also mo tumu ana mo common to
say buying government institution there yen to your normal more rough because before I about to just work for parliament answer inti ye de yes inti obetimi acquire library so moji 10 cd and one moji 20 cd and one moji 50 and one moji yen tumu inti it should not be a deterrent. Yen to fuel in good books books ni you
Russia
Topankano learn knowledge there no credit say in fact in no credit and Kawasanka library crowd the opposite buru books free was a free names any pankan of crazy our hand ye books in Tina said ye GB kakra na said the acquire guarantee be a mine say ebia say o yera book na said one farm abaka, you bet me credit me they are replacing. It is not to make profits actually.
I see. Senior Obi person or register for a book beer process on Sapphire FM because day in day out we build up a new listener and a new viewer.
It is a free teaching on the same process and say the ass Santa Cran say no the technology. It is a tie and pay maybe what we see a seat library for it 2% on so ye member now to me echo borrow books ma on kwala pacho ube download ye Ghana library app no ube call Play Store and App Store baby I will download WhatsApp na or the courses how to send the message you receive videos now a honoma or honoma type of Ghana library app ye so ye app on the beba no one download we download no one register what submit it details through that we are send a library card number unique to you into being your library card now they are called library column so why register until say no or start borrow books now upgrade you to a premium member upgrade you to a premium member now then you can begin now what is supposed to be paid based on the grade levels now. Then you can start borrowing books from the library. But you can walk into any of the public libraries across the country and use the books without paying a peso. The only time you want to be able to, the only time you have to pay is when you want to be a member and borrow books out of the confines of the library.
But aside that, whoever goes there, it's free.
It's free. And to say, oh, your distance courses, see, obey some CCI and Kofubi, Brebe, some Somugu library, Rama Hoyna, and you just say a man number, Unyakunya Grant. All the libraries are getting filled up because Kofubi courses via summary exams period. Yeah, you see, our libraries are flooded right now with people. And see, this is really what the library is providing to the Ghana, and it's free. Abanye chiama air condition air bowl, fan or air bowl, light or higher. So this is social service investment to be able to make sure that Ghanaian citizens have opportunities on their land. Masa mekai those days and courses CB. If we are crowd baby create chia crowd kwatana. It make a high hotel crowd small conference room na executive student na yet to the Yesiadi. See libraries in a conducive environment which make a show. No, so class entrance here among for I home up here or more courses or more or more self learning. Of course, for higher be corner will be to her in the calculator and in the notebooks who see at the end. This is how a country is built. Indeed, this is the opportunity libraries we are creating, because a Chrome Hanum, I mean, you grew up, Now your papa no near mammy. You need your personal study room so. You know, be at the compound to me. Oh, single room crowd be crowd where then when you private study, I can be in space when we share it. But libraries are supposed to be centers are the Oscar or the Uniska or Yin Quatana, Yin Yasuande. And that is what we've provided. You'll be in our private study areas. That's why library is supposed to be there. So there will be a bit of alcohol. What me akusuan, what me akusuan ade oho. Nti obi oya oto ho say library dey say dey abefo computer banti library hu yan. Na wo nim dey worka. Wo ko Finland ahun. Finland. Omo population no 6 million. And so we nim the number of libraries over 800 libraries. There is about 80% of their libraries are located within a 3-kilometer radius. Nti wo nante call ahya, wo nante free a unrule gone. We who library. Also, internet penetration is over 99%. And so, they found sense to invest in public library network. Enti, you krum hanum in infophobia, kase library hunya. Obi na nwaka say library hunya no, not just on value education, on value learning, and want to continue to let the citizens remain, continue to remain really awkward.
Ebusia Facebook no so a obehu senia structure no any arrangement no esi etie libraries ni bi ana ye de ho pictures ye de ema wo no wo hwe senia nkwada yi wo mani abere na obi aye serious so outim say ja addition be what Facebook no eye kingdom 107.7 baby as say Ghana libraries no upgrade na kwa kodru any senior environment no esi we will be nkoti obi will be nkwaka obi ate ne ba bi din sua na de no Facebook no ye adwument the pictures ni bi egu ho no mo a efe yie papa senior why you saw Finland as an example and what kind the number of population wo ho you're young fan compare Ghana you were 213 districts 275 constituencies.
260 districts right now.
60. 260 districts. And then 275 constituencies. Nasa, there were only 110 public libraries. So we are still below that.
That is Nkuyi. Nkuyi cry, and I agree with you.
Sure.
Because, from 1950 to 1981. Okay, we only added we only had 36 public libraries in this
36
country. Yes, 1950 to 1981 is how many years? Over 30 years. Now you made 36 libraries and it constructed Ghana. Now 1981 to 2016, how many libraries did we had? Only 61 libraries, which means that we added only 25 libraries. For what? How many years? Almost 40 years. Wow. Between 2017 to today, you see a libraries now could do 110. How many libraries have we added? 49.
This is based of 6 years.
In a period of 5 years.
Okay.
And imagine that since the founding of the Ghana Library Authority, every 5 years we were making about 49 libraries available to the Ghanaian population. And Casamari or libraries in Okruma.
Kabusu baby, I think
you see. But because of a lack of commitment from the leadership of this country, and I must say, you're 110. If every government was committed the way Nana Akufo-Addo has been committed to education, and by this time, and can be assured, say, every district and every constituency will probably have over 10 or so libraries in its case. Sisi Aminoke say, Ukwe Futua, Honorable Afenamaki has built 13 libraries in that constituency.
Wow.
Ejudi Afani say, and say Nanyape, in Tinka, this assembly bia emwa to just do 5 libraries across the country. 260 times 5, 30. By this time, Ghana, you're nimbebre. So, you're nimbebre. Because we are managing over 1,000 libraries across the country.
Wow.
we still have a long way to go, but by the grace of God, in 2018, when Ministry of Education developed the education strategic plan for this country, we had something in it that at least by 2030, Ghana Library Authority should be managing about 540 libraries in Ghana. Into 540 libraries now, each district and institute. We will even exceed the target. At least now we have a policy in that direction. Because this is a document that has been approved by cabinet, and so it's a policy document. At least there is direction of where we want to go as a country. And I am hoping that assemblies, district assemblies that have gone for money and have used the money to supposedly say the BC library, almost see we are not almost acquire a dormitory, no more acquire check compound, no more acquire a storeroom, no more acquire a police station, no more acquire other things. We are calling on all district assemblies to say, well, when you say, Sikabia Baho, yeah, would see library, what turning into other use, or be reverted back. And we are calling on the citizens of some of these. We are going to make a list of all districts in Ghana. Yeah, almost see libraries are almost converted those spaces, almost other use, you better publish it so that almost citizens, inhabitants of these communities, will call their leadership to order to be able to revert these spaces back to their original use. Because we are denying people knowledge. I mean, sure. You start to say, yeah, Ghana or my way. You start to say, yeah, Ghana or my way. Your parliamentary be kind of fan first of Ghana. When him Emra or Mati, a establishing institution in Dikan, or Mati Cocoa Board. Or Mati Cocoa Board, we pay the next institution they passed a law to establish was the Ghana Library Authority. Why? Because they realized that we are setting up Cocoa Board to be able to have a foothold on our economy. So we needed an institution like Cocoa Board to be able to do that. And then, whilst addressing your economic situation of your country, you also have to develop the intellectual capacity of your citizens. And they established the Ghana Library Authority. That is why we are the second oldest incorporated institution by an act of Parliament of Ghana. And for why your man position in a district, you don't prioritize libraries by the local government act. Libraries now or set district assemblies may take control to be able to establish them. We will come in, we can manage it, we can equip those spaces so that they play their rightful in the community.
Senior, one now we are chief executive officer. Dear now ama assemblies are divert the purpose to different things else as back into force.
Yeah, so we have been engaging them. So some of them have written to us to be able to come and absorb the libraries. I'm sure I say, Yemrana my regulatory or enforcement powers. And this is we have a bill in Parliament, which is going to address those issues because the Kuruma no yet the Marana Yedma. Oh, take action and ready anti which you are only acting in the vacuum. There is that systemic addressing with the law. But this is also a social service that you can also negotiate and also discuss and raise consciousness among policy implementers. Various districts, sensitization, assemblies be try say omo library, managing close it down into several of them are CCI 110 and yes you see new library. So yes, we built some new library. Her Excellency built new library. Her Excellency the First Lady built new libraries for us. Honorable Afenemakin and other MPs have built new libraries for us. But most of the growth also has been in abandoned libraries, where library no negu and it's near the eco fine professional personnel akugu ho omo open those libraries and kora use Ghana. And that has been one of the strategies of our growth. And we are engaging them, and some of them are responding positively. Beside almost all my convert to almost spaces, if you most library, then almost see we are now for the Oma Fabi, normal which is also causing distraction and disturbances to library users. Meaning we are addressing them, we are engaging them and addressing them.
So books here what libraries are who do you and so that we didn't say one more exams to write, you know, or flood the facility because they want to better and grade the understanding. Those books, you know, men can say build it up to the standard of the syllabus and Quadano, agents or EDSUA and natural for nature or more exams.
So public libraries here, we are there for everyone. The urban way who book are not interested the books don't have proper material because who book are workers who for so be so bad or not pay. What is will be saying the books our library dada. No books is old. Book behind your dada.
Provided you can see the content.
Provided that it is relevant to you. Because Obia zoology, University of Ghana, no Obama library, no who that materials for the course. So very happy. But oh, journalist, so but now who journalism book or her. You too, you better as a book so library or books in your. But another person who says, "Hey, me call no more current materials for her." The truth of the matter is that as of now, we have a lot of material, and they're from kindergarten for early grade reading resources, any textbooks for primary and junior high school, senior high school. You know, through the senior high school free SHS policy, you know, the Library Authority, at least for some time now, was supported to be able to address systemic issues with school libraries in the country. We procure quite a number of books. Some of them are also in the public library spaces. It's a book library there. There were fiction and non-fiction books. Non-fiction books, you know, usually are the textbooks materials. And to those we create them specifically tailored not only for Ghanaian curriculum, because at the Abakwayani Europe he said there are international schools and go for Cambridge, any SAT, any TOEFL, near the Ghana. And we are able to gather all types of materials at the disposal of our public libraries in the country.
So you had the proximity. Adauba in Bissau. Yeah, you think you have access to internet. Me phone is me person me search bibi nko ade me nya call Google abenya de me person binya. Yeah, so na mo see libraries no around us. Meanwhile, one class here no. One, they don't have access to this internet. At the same time, libraries no crown so omu ni bi, omu hu bi. And aren't we limiting those people, especially among more pastoral areas?
Okay. Again, we all admit that we don't have a complete coverage of the country. So that's the starting point. We've also, since the 1950s. In the past 5 years, they are buying in terms of library food. And total coverage. In the first underline, we haven't done enough in terms of spreading the footprint. But and so we've managed to spreading it out enough. Let me give you, take Central Region for example. Oko Dunkanofena, your library Oko Abra Dunkawa, your library Winneba area, Maka library, say, or Watcho. Oko Apama, your library, Kakra, Oko Moria, Her Excellency the First Lady Abuama Yetimiesi library, Oko Senior Briqua, Senior Briqua area. We have 2 libraries there. And you will notice, at least, no, Yetimia spread it, your footprint Kakra in that area. Oko Eastern Regional. Okay, so Honorable Hackman built about 5 libraries on the constituency use this. Libraries are now under the management of the Ghana Library Authority, with people there managing and for the people of the area to benefit from. Oko Eastern Regional, Kufuridia, your library, what town and Kasamo, your children's library, no, not me, those days are not me, Kufuridia, and I call class 6 in GHS1. Those days, near call. Children's library Ketwa Bio, say you see library Kessia Ewo Koforidia, and when they serve as the regional library. Nkoko, your library or honum. Uko a brew, your very nice library or honum. Akimoda, Dizzy Kwampachi library, a bio ho, Abetifi, your library or Apeguso. You show so on TV in the community be a Eastern region, and share your class, and so your library in bio. In terms of footprint in India, if I say 410, you notice it is spread out, not evenly, because it is also driven by communities. I mean, here Honorable African Markets waiting to expand library network in the whole country, in the constituency in a library also. But you see, it is commitment of leadership of the area. And that is what drives those positive outcomes, and that is why we are trusting that all of us can begin to come together to be able to make sure that we spread out the network of public libraries. We are investing in education, so that books become so common. Say, because we need textbook in the school. One or any textbook will school, but the nearest library will have the books for you. That is what we are hoping that we can be able to create. In terms of network, and also let me say, beside the static library footprint in Ankasama, what we've also done is also to be able to invest in our mobile library van services. Okai 2007, Okai President Kufuor time no, and I Buama Yitiminya 10 mobile library vans from UNESCO. Your modernity mine. So vans here by and vans in access Macas and now these vans in Yitinya Bua Admin back on the road. Yeah, or more go into rural communities. Sisi and Nam in the USA for Asoyasan. Yes, I'm really echo and crossing to be able to make sure that the books materials are need access to the static library services. No, it me package books, edible boxes, near the Akoma schools, no more running, reading activities for the children in these communities. And the various channels have been created. Static library, we've expanded. Footprint of or the spread or the service reach of your mobile library vans is also going on the level we all recognize it. And yasa your mobile app now you're creating. You see, internet penetration in Ghana is very high. Uko class baby with 3G or 4G with and a lot of people are now on WhatsApp. When you will be share food cry or crabby as a cry with me trap picture, no I send them on. They are seeing platform now. You sit down with the app now. It's high free.
But senior
data free.
Senior with these explanations, a task sumupa. But nka won yes sure say. One more anka internet here who are them on because me mitimi ko mi krom bon fa hina se. Me fu bitimi ka say my friend why do me see no mo phone na so. Enti reception for the code the one more. How much more the internet? So anka me recommendation me say. Any adan na senior mo CCC libraries in bebre no nka mo ma focus no nko nkrase mum than asa ye ni nyina ma wo mo access to internet and even of course schools na one cry do do no akrampo sa our libraries we inside but nkrase no no woni ma de kro at the same time at the end of the day wo mo ne wo mo e schools akese won cry ya betena say through the same paper and
you no create say and the whole can name say if you look at the population density of Accra, what do you say Accra schools is some of the worst performing schools in the country. And when you usually you can say krokesi man you can krokesi man I said Accra for you deny almost access to something. But Accra, some of the schools are the worst performing in the country. Accra libraries, 14 libraries per hour. Oko Central Region, Eastern Region, they have the highest number of public libraries in the country.
But see, they say, Akwada wako school on Kraya. Na me fan say, bia, say libraries in the crampo nebia, and no swan. Say any pana Kwadano, or access to internet. So a person was searching media. Say, or man or more parents, a crack tablets, they can do their own research.
But that is also.
This Aquadano and then you're not was here, but Obia your crowd or pass or best yet here classic when he access to internet, and I wouldn't mean that they are live to say.
So the first understanding we have to agree on is that we don't have. We are Ghana as a country, internet penetration is growing. Okay. And in the growth of internet penetration, it will offer a variety of opportunities for us. That is one of the things. And if you look over the last few years, you've seen, say, mobile phone penetration now is really high. Connectivity has grown. First, you need 4G or Ghana, as you say, you're 4G. The first understanding is that we are still on a path of growing. The second thing is that we also understand that library footprint is also not evenly distributed across the country, and that is also understood. We also understand that we don't have enough even school libraries across the country. But if you look at the population ratios, if you look at the population densities of this country, now the number of people that lives in Accra, the number of people that lives in other countries, and you do the ratio of population to the distribution of library network now, you will notice that Accra is one of the disadvantaged regions in the country. Yes. Let us not try to say, yes, we understand there is not enough internet penetration in the village, and so even if you have a smartphone, you are still not able to access the content. We also understand that yes, we don't have footprint of libraries in those areas, but the truth of the matter is that ukase nka libraries 14 na Accra have and cryfo nyina nko good sa library hona and kabon say ho be more saturated than so we kase nko for okofori be nyina nko okofori library, because the population of Accra is over 6 million. Population of Koforidua is 7. Meanwhile, they probably have the same size of library space. That's one I want us to understand. Fine, I agree with you. Say, yes, libraries, and that is what we've been doing. We share the idea, Her Excellency, the First Lady of the Republic. We share the idea, yes, libraries now. Utmu say, Mori, nye kurukese. Uko Upper Western. Baby, Her Excellency, I could see library back. Enye kurukese. Uko Eastern Region ha Nansenya yekokate short for construction or abrim. New abrim. Enye kurukese. Or sinne ewo sa asamanke so yekate so enye kurukese. Typical normal town. Yes, no many library. There is an attempt to be able to make sure you reach all corners of this country. This is why I think a collaboration with members of parliament and their local authorities, as assemblies and the district assemblies. Omo local challenge. Omo name baby and Korea or Korea no Musia no where omo perform so bad, where learning poverty gap is high in terms of enrollment 10 years and so many marking time. So that's one major problem of this country, which the library authority is making sure you need to provide the appropriate early grade learning resources and teachers for beating a issue. Now say intervention UNICEF one so as say you beating to improve reading and comprehension among young people. You realize that the first line of people we have to tackle is teachers. Because library authority reading. It is teachers in the classroom that teach reading. We provide the materials, we provide the resources, create the enabling environment so that the learning can take place. And the units of also in cinema, librarians, trainee teachers across some of the regions are who say there are issues there. Train early grade teachers so that they can get back to the classroom to help with children phonetics development. So they be and so those are some of the systemic ways are put in place to address the challenge that we have.
I see. Yeden komono eba na wie yen kakran akesima no mako edu nso na no ndo abo na afei ye pon anesa mene Yera Hayford Sian one na ye chief executive officer Emma Ghana Library Authority. Now ebusuamu amo Facebook no so you can see say a certain video is circulating e twa no fefe pa na mahuno Edward Ekufu Ado Public Library was so meba ne abedi no ho nkomo proper yeah or the other fan base mabe mienu me sabi na fe ye bia koma no na mame enkai Ghana fo asem komodi aye de ni nyina no empene se sika kokko ebebedi a aya na efiri anka twade enkomo aye bo nyina no eye dwumakuo ana so yasene mayen fast da ma Kingdom Herbal Center wo mo the Kingdom Garlic Bitters and Capsules aba enro no eye miensa Kingdom Garlic Bitters and Capsules et se obi boutique din eye unisex wo ba timi enom beman so etimi enom na embom no wonya 12 years ahwe na wa anom bi be pa cha wo a wo na setatai wo a stroke ebo nka ye wo a immune system na wo form na wo a rheumatism arthritis e wo so no why kese nso agusu a obesity obomade na sa no bi betimi aboa because ekita ingredient e friend say alison eboa ema eye moja na blood no e circulate ye masrade fi nipaduanom eno eye mema ne ma ana enom na de mema nko anom no ye friend New Kingdom Jensen Power Capsules eno ti media penny here for the same free hanom kwa mema bi na fi wode akọ eduru nipaduam na so obo ne se eguna hwiensu onwego so a eduru bi anka de mema nko ana enom e ma wa hantimi nchirem na emom oba wa hana se mechirem dia na tremendous capsules tremendous was the capsules abrewa 90 years anum bi atwene mu aka se I still feel like a virgin eduru ne kama Kembelin Avenue no kai she drag lane ewo enkra pumpuni mantem ha ngope baako mieno miensa ana ede ato usum ya se abo defense bia na kire se drugstore bia mo kwa wo sabetimi aka bi fra 0275 8040 64 0275 8040 64 ana 0302 938153 Kingdom Herbal Center ana di no power aba na Upper Cat Barber Shop and Wash House and Ghana for any commando pay more moye busy no amunti fie senior mano hwe na wa mbonye ma no engu laundry basket ma nya ho ebedi na watwe na fimri wo hade a wapene ho ebehura but mo de say woni Upper Cat Barber Shop and Wash House ebedi nkomo me pacha wo mo e wo machines a e mono pa aniti wo mo de bodwuma laundry services no e bodwuma na under serene and conducive environment wo ho no a ye wash na ma wo no na yehu dwom ebo air condition open drinker ye be ma obi anom open alcohol ye be ma obi open soft one so ye be ma obi na wo betimi aye booking and say you instant so e wo ho which na ho no mo ani ye twa wash no ama ye be ye cleaning no ni aye iron ni aye packaging na ye de amount me pa cho mrantie no eni mo per life o motire ho no bo mo de pa cat bie ni ho no mo a wo kwa wo ntimi ntwa wo me pa cho hairstyle bie nso ni ho no mo a wo ntimi ntwa wo me pa cho pepem cat ana say de he na wo pe na ye wie so a mo a yade wo hu motire ho da ne konkone ne no wo mo e wo cream a e healthy a wo betimi de afa wo tire ho ama wo na afei yade ne nyina firi ho na wo mo e wo customers coupon aha na ma manager no customers coupon whoever goes there ana obi bia no a wo bekọ na wo do makoye business no me pa cho wo mo e wo 25% discount e wo so wo mo e wo Bauleshi opposite Allied filling station no Bauleshi he ya opposite Allied filling station me pa cho mo amoye business no mo mfre wo mo na wo mo emodwuma no emfa emma 0244 830 066 0244 830 066 and 0201 107 090. Upper Cat Barber Shop was a service to legends. Kingdom Real Estate say, wo pass as a farmer to tribute any hodia litigation free land a Kingdom Real Estate. Ye want to see what Kropon Waman Probi. Ye will be our Safari Valley. Ye will be our Dodowa City. And ye will be our every girl senior high. Hey, Boba then, Masu tribute any documentation a genuine. na wofiri hɔ no mo nso ba kwan ho a wotu na ba ku mienu miɛnsa na woduru kwan ho fra Kingdom Real Estate 0240521276 0240521276 and 0506607555 wobɛhunu wɔ mo ɛwɔ Kingdom FM ɛdan yɛ mu ɛwɔ East Legon Hyiahye Montene ɛso Tetefio Street 191 woba na afei wɔne mpanimfoɔ di nkɔmmɔ wɔsi yɛ boa Ghanafoɔ ama mo dansie ho da yɛ so atimi abam mepakyɛw Kingdom Home Real Estate ɛyɛ different from Kingdom Real Estate wei no home ɛsɔ so ɛkyerɛ sɛ yɛsi dan no nyinaa wie estate ankasa mepakyɛw camera ɛwɔ hɔnom a security wise nso ɛyɛ adwuma mepakyɛw wowɔ access to electricity na sɛ light bɔ n'ani so a yɛwɔ standby generator automatic light ne bɔ n'ani na no nso ɛsi so a ɛbɔ adwuma kama mepakyɛw yɛwɔ tourist attractions ahodoɔ ɛbɛnbɛn yɛwɔ Boti Falls ɛwɔ hɔ yɛwɔ Aburi Botanical Gardens ɛwɔ hɔ yɛwɔ Safari Valley Resort ɛwɔ hɔ ana mepakyɛw ayɛ asabea nso deɛ Tetekwashe Hospital ɛnso ɛbɛn hɔ yɛato ɛdan no agu ɛyɛ Aburi people yi so ana afei nso no akuropɔn wotra wata junction hɔ no mo a wobɛwo sɛ dan ne gu benkum nifa fɛɛfɛ a mepakyɛw ada ɛfɛ yie papaapa na adeɛ baako a ɛnika ɛne sɛ price no wɔ fam yɛwɔ 2-bedroom self-contained 3, 4, 5 to your own demand na afei yɛsi dan no ɛde ama wɔ frɛ nagye wo dan nama oledi ɛnyɛ baabi ma ne ti honyo no 0506607555 anaasɛ baabi a wɔ bia no wɔba Kingdom FM hanom a bɛpakyɛ yɛbɛkyerɛ mo sɛ wɔn office no anie na wawuram na wɔn akɔdi nkɔmmɔ na nso watumi agye wo dan na lightning system na ɛfɛ ɛyɛ gated community ɛfɛ yie pam na Ghana Pay app no aba alande mepakyɛ mo a mo use smartphone no this is the time say nkɔmmɔ mpe so ɛwɔ banking hall biem woda wo kɛtɛ so wobɛtumi ayɛ all your banking transactions ana afei nso no ɛyɛ wo momo transfer you can do it on your bed ne nyinaa no ɛne sɛ wobɛ download Ghana Pay app no on your phone Play Store anaasɛ App Store anaasɛ wobɛ register na wɔbrɛ a wo dial *707# *707# na afei wowie pɛ ɛbɛ pɔpi app wobɛtumi ɛde Ghana Pay app no atua wo bills wobɛtumi de atɔ airtime wobɛtumi de atɔ data wobɛtumi use the same application and transfer sika from your bank account to Momo wallet anaasɛ from your Momo wallet to bank account Ghana Pay say your money your way mepakyɛ wɔn ana abɔ m'akyiri dɔm a yɛde nkɔmmɔ no ɛba na mame NG sima wei mmienu pɛ mfiri mi nua Hayford hɔ na afei yɛn to aso senior obi sini musa asada bɛn ana Atta Mills library no mo bebie ewo Cape Coast.
I'm saying the last time back how we serve same question.
Yes. Ishmael Aqua.
Atta Mills library no. You see no. You the koma enye you see that time omo mu see no. Omo de ko share Cape Coast University. Ase. University of Cape Coast ase. The University of Cape Coast so manage library enye under the Ghana Library Authority. Yeah, I'm right. The tea, not just say, you're responsible for public library. The moment I want the library, be back share university, academic library. Into ye ni tracker. So the Ghana highway. Will be at Missy Library. Per current dispensation, wait me a cook room. Now I cross blocks, so West Library. Ubia mechanic.
Na me din daso.
No din daso.
Okoji abo library.
Aha. Ubia and count. That is how it's here. Even cry my license for libraries for Ghana. It's until bit me could see library, not the or the former president, the normal manager. It's not and come the man, come see no more handy over my Ghana library. Then he become part of the network of public libraries of Ghana Library Authority, and then we will send personnel there to manage the facility. But that's the truth. The obvious in it that so we've made effort actually. Who said a library now we were very much worried until we made attempt to me drive Cape Coast Echo Gina Dino Emma contractor and a number contractor and a time near so I'll lock say or more than a cabin PI offer now on fat sending the messages and then me say me you see and I'm a Matias I'm hoping that the former president foundation can be able to help us to unravel the mystery around that library.
Okay. Senior, in the next 2 minutes, you refer to your phone until Ubru 2 minutes and talk on the one Senior, who Edward Ekufuado library, say a die Facebook, yes, so Brampacho Fatu Subi Mamia, and no 2 minutes, who brief here at home common to sing.
A home common say one of the public libraries are ye be Frafrahanoma. To serve that part of Accra, once our Yarefa, Eko, Madina, Adenta, all those are areas and they are very densely populated, but we don't have really a mega library there. So that's why you're putting up this mega library. Nyamiada Roma, maybe a question episode and a dinner dasono.
Oh, a dinner crowd there, and shut that, and but there, we no, sir. Me who am fix be Eastern region.
No, from higher.
And what would you not say?
They said with the Kufuado or Nuna, or one of the founding board members of the Ghana Library. For the culture say at the library in 1950, then ran at here. It's one of the first founding board members in North. And also Ghana Independence 57 on the first Ghanaian board chairman of the Ghana Library Authority. It will hear the foundation and the setup of public library in Ghana, not just with Dima Kutini, because Ghana has a public library system and not the rest of Africa enough for a bit Sunya or Medicoi, and so Bala Ghana Library Authority, a head office building, and a library school, Grand Uncle Fufi all over Africa, about near Trinio Model. Ni vision, or the Library Authority. Yes, it's a Ghana Library. Abidi now after 70 years anniversary, Danya Jayeni Yensawu to be able to put it up and it's our library, and the board, the governing board in 2019 made a resolution so on recognize some past board chairman and chief executives of the Library Authority. Okay. Yes, I also started the kind.
03025552290271111068. Yena Penny Hayford Sian Wano and the Yeti Brekese. Will be a Ghana Library Authority. Ano, and the Nation pay. Wobano, Wobe Quai Pass as upon you want them no by your own. Would it deserve for a friend?
Hello?
A gentleman of Ancobaria, I mean, you.
Oh, what was you want to pay?
I drunk, one would be a white animal for papa. Aha, come on, betcha. Would it is all for free?
Only I don't know one Quabinia.
Mammy, tell you, Quabina.
Then you're kind, yes, you will be going to stay up. That's how me can say library here and here. By him, the sun is how far is our facility. Get your people now, I want to cry, and we see the able to say. British one year, no more than next year, this one. At the end of the year, Singapore, we are found that the meeting will be positive. And my book of stories wanted them without me.
Man, so, Medasi, Quabena, some are okay. Don't make Quabena, meaning baby, is here. May one library who said, and what Quabena, school of cluster school honor. And when I'm but I don't know, things I'm for under academic way, not it. I know the Accra. Martin.
Hello?
Hey, I didn't want to for cry. Ejuma does it.
Oh, yeah, not for them. Oh, that's what the thing is. Who can be far? As far as you have money at the theater, some of the things are moved to be the better one next year. What I say? And if I love it, no more can. It's ready if you say about what can be. No, why? You're not papa for your big piano. That is, you're still man so far. You're kicking the actual. The buyer yourself will not be able to attend now. Won't give me young. Not a having Manitia more, for example, for my
and a dahono, a genuine move. May say, which a children on what Liberty Becca. Martin. So for mammy, Dommy.
Yea.
Hey, if I are your body and come because you're good for.
I don't pay the money show. Now, what do I want me to say because library there you at the same here. Let's say you owe me. I can't say what you call for the call library.
And you said this will be there to a now over quack of folk in one kind. I want to say, and there too, you know, so that thing, and I said, who could do baby, how I'll bear festival. This is said that I can't have a crowd, I know where they call life. It is said they are quite for folk because they send me the name of take everything quite serious that life united the com. It is almost quite for folk and come passing here used to IT to the area, and let me see 10 years back. The Chair Education Minister, Dr.
Merase, Dr. Duchu. Ya no wachi aju asafo nso wampi no ya achi anu maye wonnim ne ya ompese obeye sofu mame maache me pa che ma akwane taifa itese efiti bra wampi ira ye wo fra radio ne ba o sa yeah, ma kwane kafra na dia wo network no ase wo gina polytank mu nya sam gutwa enya ase mache hello good morning when you gina so yemfa mache
Yenio.
we did this our friend friend
Maybe I was a metropolis who met me after me the cool.
mama tell free so home
Me that me bra, yamin shop, I'm there. Near
a drunko e je ni modi ni bi aka no mache asum gwen kan so opare so home
yo, me that say. Kasa me katre me papa ya o te onu ne say. Omo je eya sen saka ba bibi so from na library e bo. But recently phone and another technology by the upper. And you know, I come in qua and can watch function different sector and the one thing in papa because and no be no what I just got to library. Or papa no go and the year I want obia one library or go and it's you want to buy go Peter why you na ama Ghana go enya employment so because library one of our obia that you need to just home library or crap na I rather the same thing to another place you know we can echo one na echo with minimum no Canada because we just say omo you can the library the one across the country no or where we no nya me just to tina about this type of way for what you want to pay one and the here ti me go no ba so bia nu papa and the obia so no wakate okotra library akola ofa ni buga ofa ni kuna na ogogo to enya ni o ede
Medase opare medase na me won shraw wo ya last call afa mi we ma che
Changing why?
ma kwane aha yan kasa
Now that me letter nothing grassing grass and all that in grass and you are why. Now a motivation when we me and Macromu and Messiah, Amalan Crow of Pepper, one in yet, oh, yeah, and our yet. And in Madama, so one to our yet, the other, and I will be done an hour again. And by the grass, maybe I'm going to be then. Uncle and I will do a book who was a professor or why. One the book, and for me, I'll be you. You will go a yarn and Malaria and who any that door, and they will double try, and they will go through. And the sound of one, the best
the who are trying to best science student but the real you don't toast menso medase ma kwane yemfa frefo no ebiem no ndu na nya abo amesa ye sorry akosi ya when you tell ubeti afiri hama yen with the 110 public libraries osi ewe ye wo books wa Ghana writers and Troya egu ho
the patrol and say Ghana ha omo publishers omo ha be catch about 3 years ago we did a major procurement of books from Ghanaian publishers yes publish your newspapers you know and publishers our Ghana now be all material be the big bam to be free and we've acquired quite a lot but you see books there yentumwie and library piano every time there was so photo book in the other jurisdiction even in Ghana for many years you know there's a strong budget line for books There's a book fund which money goes in just to buy books. But unfortunately, for some time now, to me, but through the Free Searchers program, I'm buying to me boss for to library, may top books from various publishers in Ghana. It will go across the country now. Yes, your Ghanaian books, but I don't just say you hear more books to be a library, and we are enough books. It is one of the areas we are always looking at. And your strategic planner. Then the books is a central focus because library pride itself on the number of books on its shelf. Evidence from to us at the beginning of 2017. Now the number of books are near all the shelves, so in 400,000. Yes, this year a number of 1.2 million books on the shelves of public libraries in Ghana, which means to say the books in the account. But there is still also an opportunity for us to also add more. For higher library, over 21,000 books and which is accessible and available for everybody in this area to benefit from. Say obeti so bisi library you know, it really it tells you the problem we have as a country. We call Washington DC they've built one of the biggest libraries in the world. It's called the Martin Luther King Public Library. Nansiyan no musi. Uko Dubai. They've built a major big library, public library for use by the people of Dubai. If so, omukra omu BBD, omukra omu internet, free internet, wo baby crazy library. Wo literacy rate is still below global average literacy level. Now see you heard World Bank data. You see a literacy level is around 79%. See Ghana Statistical Service, almost your literacy level is 69%. And we have a huge challenge. 90% literacy rate increases libraries. Now, what 69 library? What as a citizen? Or say, who the own library home for so? That is a problem. We have a big problem.
Say, I have a problem. No, so now, minimum libraries, you know, books ne go on. A brofon kwana you tree. I can't cast a do.
You she wo you all the 9 languages. Even your app and a class books in other languages also. Yeah, we've been for early grade and Koran, Ketu Omupeso Musia Kasam. We are parent between our course on what's in BSA books, UNICEF for a boy for those books to actually be online. Of course, static libraries, your Ahodo Kasahodo books, French, see your French books or libraries or across Central here. We have a whole section dedicated for French. Friend French corner. If you pursue go to French, you know some audio, how the words are pronounced. Even audio resources spread now for us.
Say Yapon na main castle way, and Crawford may me and Peninsam. Adam say a nim diametapu free me mammy home. Me mammy so ye basic school no me mammy one quiet we 1974. 74 no say one book be a friend of Ariwa Dankwa. And on a mammy can ya and then call with me tapu nim the end the mammy na me diabaha. Some books in a free system and I feel no book be a and look at the currently yes we do school Kwabena Edi. Braco and just a books no Dawson. Some books on the Bisa. Oh,
yeah, Upa, library.gov.gh, never Upa, type some of these titles. All those books now, Opesa collection. So, the nearest library will be I mean, the library has been in existence for 72 years. The collections need to be research be book be historical book be our requirement from a book near the Padmos here. Those materials no be brave. Open book be now nya. So ubetimi akọ your friend is saying your website for them. Your friend is GNB, which is Ghana National Bibliography, which is a compilation of all book resources ya publish works, written works are published or Ghana Hanum. They say no yetimi update gaps for 10 years you close those gaps and you to make download now search it for those resources. You will find that book, the date it was published, and where you can find it. Now Padmore Library.
Senior Yamisha Sabai.
Yamisha on some of
But I think so better by heavy.
Oh, 10 be a bit familiar. So what that Roma? What's the moment?
If you are no, yes, supina, that's what I'm man. You will see. Senior.
Thank you.
Yamisha, thank you very much for coming. Here for this young Chief Executive Officer of the Ghana Library Authority. Yamisha said, well, bye, yeah.